Friends, welcome all of you. As per plan, we are going to start the concept of Indian financial system. We'll try to understand what is that what is financial system, and we'll also be understanding in that context what how Indian financial system behaves. Okay, all these things we are going to understand. In the previous session, I had told you something about basic things about how business is conducted. Today also, we will be quickly recapitulating that thing. We'll first understand what kind of decisions are taken in a business situation. And when we say these decisions are taken, we also know, all of us will definitely appreciate that these decisions are taken in a business environment. Okay. And this business environment is highly influenced by the financial system. So within a financial system, within a business environment, all these business decisions are taken. So in order to take better decision or more effective decision, we need to understand the entire financial system. Okay, so that is why this topic is important. Now, let me share the screen with you. Friends, I think you are watching the slide now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all of us knows that it is a very, it is quite important for all of us to manage business. And most of you are aspiring to become successful business managers. And in every business, when you try to manage it, our objective is to maximize the value of that business. Okay, maximize the value of that business. Maximize the value of that business means that is the enterprise value of the business, which may be the total of, you can say, equities or total of the debts that needs to be maximized. Okay, you can say if the value of the business is suppose 1,000 crores, we should make it more than that. With that objective, this business decisions are taken. So in order to achieve that objective, various business decisions are taken. And you already know these decisions can be financial decisions, can be non-financial decisions. Various business decisions are taken. And when these decisions are taken or when the businesses are, or these decisions are implemented, various kinds of financial services are used. So if you are aware of some of the business decisions, you must be knowing some decisions. Let us say, can you do a business without involving a bank? Can you do? You'll find it difficult.
No, sir.
Yes, no, you need to involve a bank, is it not? So you can say bank is a financial service provider and bank operates within financial market. Okay. And why we are relying on the bank? Because bank operates within a financial system. We know there is a regulator for the bank. There are certain rules and regulations for the bank. Is it not? And since the bank is within a financial system, it's a part of financial market, we trust that bank and we avail financial services. And with the help of these financial services, we take business decisions. And this business decisions helps us in maximizing the value of the firm. And the entire financial system operates in an environment which is called as financial environment. Are you able to understand this chart now? How financial system, financial market, financial services, financial, let us say, environment, all of them are important. Are you getting it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
That is why when you say we'll be learning financial system and with focus on Indian financial system, we need to understand all these things. What is Indian financial environment? What is Indian financial system, Indian financial market, and what are the financial services available in India? We need to know all these things. Then only we'll be able to take proper business decisions. Okay. And you know, when you do business or take decision with the objective of maximizing value, we have to take various business decisions which can be classified as financial decisions and non-financial decisions or operational decisions. Examples you already know. The financial decisions includes financing decision, investment decision, or dividend decision. For example, let us say you want to start a business. You might be thinking where from you will be arranging money. Will you use your equity or will you take a loan? That's a financing decision. And in the business also, you take various kinds of investment decisions. In which asset you will be investing money, whether you will be purchasing plant A or plant B, that is an investment decision. And when the profit is earned, some profit needs to be retained and some profit needs to be distributed. And that decision is your dividend decision. All these are financial decisions. And in operational areas, we take decisions as regards to human resources, marketing decisions, production decisions, and many other decisions. All these decisions are relevant. All these decisions are relevant to run the business. So if you take all these decisions together, okay, all the decisions together, can you read out what are these three financial decisions we're talking about? Can anyone read?
Financing, investing, and dividend.
Yeah, can you give me some example of operational decisions?
HR, marketing, production, and others.
Maybe many other, maybe research and development decision. Okay, many other decisions are, and all these decisions we take within a financial system. And you see, even if they are operational decisions, money is involved in all the decisions. Is it not? Let us say you are taking an HR decision, you are thinking to give appointment to few people. Don't you consider money? Don't you, are you not planning to compare the return you will be getting out of these people? How much benefit you will be getting and what is the cost of employment? Are you considering it or not? Let us say you are the HR manager, will be considering that thing or not? Yes or no? Let me repeat the question. Yes, okay. Let me repeat the question again. So for all these operational decisions, which appears to be non-financial decision, my question is that, do you take into consideration the financial implication of that decision? Suppose it's a marketing decision. You are thinking to run a marketing campaign. Can you take that decision ignoring finance totally? Or you think, no, finance is also important? Because money is the common thread which links all these decisions. All the decisions are linked with money, isn't it? In marketing decisions also, money is involved. Production decision also, money is involved. HR decision also, money is involved. Is it not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And different
Yes,
people,
sir.
or different team take all these decisions. And to take that decision, they have to understand the entire environment, because the environment throws us two important things. Two very important things. One is it sends us certain risks, and also it gives us return. Okay. Suppose, let us say you are taking a marketing decision. You are taking a decision that you will be investing some money in marketing. Why you are investing that money? Of course, that is also in financial terms, that is an investment decision. You must be expecting some return out of it. You must be expecting some benefit out of it. Similarly, let us say you are appointing some people. That is an HR decision, but you must be expecting some return out of it. Is it not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So let us say you are appointing 10 people. You might be thinking, if these 10 people will maximize my value or bring a value to the business, suppose let us say 50 lakh per month. You feel because of these people, my business value can maximize 50 lakh. If that is so, then you can pay them salary less than 50 lakh. Okay. Okay, 50 lakh is the benefit, 50 lakh is the return, and your cost, let us say 40 lakh. So 10 lakh is the value we are adding to the business. Are you getting? Are you understanding this example? So this cost benefit comparison, cost benefit analysis is essential for all these kinds of business. Okay. Yes or no? Agree?
Yes, sir.
Now you see, you are, let us say you any decision you are taking, you are expecting this much will be return. But can you give a guarantee that definitely this will be the return? Can you give a guarantee? Suppose any decision you are taking, we are saying that I will run an advertisement campaign, and because of this campaign, what will happen? My sales will grow by this many units, and ultimately value addition to my business will be 50 lakh rupees. But can you give guarantee that it will be 50 lakh only? Or you feel it might be 40 lakh, it might be 60 lakh, it might be 35 lakh. There may be loss also. Do you think it will be like that? Or you can give 100% guarantee that benefit will be 50 lakh? Can you give a guarantee?
No, sir, no one can.
No one
guarantee.
give
No
guarantee.
one
That
guarantee
means
the future.
no one give guarantee. That means the moment you are thinking about that decision, you are visualizing some element of uncertainty in it. Yes or no? That uncertainty comes because of this environment. And that uncertainty, we are calling it as the risk. So when we are taking any business decisions, not only we consider the return, we also take into consideration what is the risk involved in it. Okay, any decision we take, what is the risk involved in it? Okay. And to measure this risk and return, first of all, we need to measure it. Then only we can take decision. Is it not? Let us say, let me give you some example. Let us say something you feel GDP rate of India, let us say, is going down. Let us say you came to know this news. Do you perceive more risk for a businessman because of that? Or let us say, you know, the dollar rate is coming down, or dollar rate has gone up. That means in terms of rupee, dollar rate has gone up. Or it is, our value of rupee has come down. Let us take an example. The value of rupee has come down in terms of dollar. Is it offering some additional risk to an exporter? Yes or no? Is it up? Is there some additional risk because of this situation? Or let us say, I'm giving one example. Let us say Reserve Bank of India has reduced the lending rate. Is it having an impact on the business decision? Whether it is having an impact on the risk. You see, all these things, all these examples you have taken, all these risks are coming from a financial environment, and that we can call it, which is, and this financial system that we are talking about is a part of this larger environment. Okay. Now, friends, let me share you one more chart. This concept you have understood, that when you take a business, decision, we take into consideration the return and take into consideration of the risk, and we do a balancing or trade-off between the risk and return. We take a decision, and this, to understand or to measure this risk and return, we need to understand the financial system. And the next concept is here is that all this kind of business decision, whatever we will take, are intended to maximize the value of the firm, and these decisions are taken within the financial system. Okay. And if you want to understand what is the return, you can say what is the benefit will be get, that is the return, and what is the risk, means the uncertainty we are expecting, that is the risk. Okay. The next important concept, which you already know, we had discussed earlier also, that to understand the business, we'll now quickly understand what are the series of decisions taken. You already know when the business starts, money is needed. and that money comes from this place. This is called as financial market. Right, financial market. In the financial market, money is available, and the financial market itself has got various components like money market, capital market, etc. Okay, maybe derivative market, commodity market, all of them are the component of the financial market, and there are various financial products available in this market. And then when I say this is the market, that means in every market, just like in any market, you can buy a product, you can also sell a product. That is market. So here also you can take funds from this market, and if you are having surplus fund, you can also invest in this market. And just like in any market, you can find various stalls. When you go to a vegetable market, you can find various stalls, various buyers and sellers. In the financial market also, there you can find various stalls. It may be a bank, it might be an NBFC, it might be a stock exchange. All of them are various stalls offering various kinds of financial products which you can buy, you can sell also. You can buy equity shares, and if you're a company, you can sell your equities also in this market. Understood? So this is the place where various products are available and they are sold by various institutions. Okay, and we need to know which institution sells which product. And this market as well as product, both are two important components of financial market. Okay, right. In every market, you can find stalls, you can find various products, and the market is an important component of financial system. The first component we need to understand about the financial system is what is the financial market. Just like if you don't know market, if you don't know market, relevant market, even you cannot buy vegetable if you don't know vegetable market. You should know where the market is. Similarly, if you are looking for a particular financial product, you should know where is that market and which stall sells that product. Okay. For example, can you go to a South Indian hotel and ask for chili chicken? Can you ask it?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, because you know that stall's products are different. You know the products, that stall is offering you also the food, but products are different. You should know what is available in their menu. Okay. Similarly, can you go to a bank and ask them that I want to issue some equity? Give me, tell me how to raise prospectus so that I can issue IPO. Can you ask a bank?
No, sir.
No, he will say, you see, this is in my, you want money? You see, this is in my menu. There is a term loan, that is a cash credit loan. These are the loans available with me. I can give you money, but this is the menu. Or can you go to a stock exchange? I can say, I want some money. Please give me a term loan. Can you do that? No, that their menu is different.
No, sir.
Yeah, that is why you need to know what is the market. What is the market and what are the stalls and which stalls sells which product. Not only that, the size of requirement also matters. For example, suppose you want 1 kilo potato, you can arrange it for the nearby stall. But if you want 200 kilo potato, then you might have to go to a distant place, maybe to a wholesaler. Similarly, if you want 2 crore, then you might approach a bank. But if you want 200 crore or 500 crore, you might have to think of issuing an equity. Okay. Or maybe if you want 1 lakh crore, then you might have to cross the border and may go to the international market. Okay, right. So understanding the market will help us to take appropriate decisions. If you don't know that market, then what will happen? We'll be ending up taking wrong decisions. There will be more cost. Cost of capital is an important factor which affects the profitability of any business. Okay, it's a major cost in Indian scenario. So if you're aware of market, then you can find out where your requirement can be met at minimum cost. And through which form, through which instrument. These financial instruments, financial markets are two important components. Other components are also there. When you talk about the financial system, system means definitely, as you know, in every system, when you talk about any system, what we're meaning exactly is that there will be definitely various components. And all these components should be working together. And there must be some object, there should be some focus. So now we have at least identified that there will be instrument in the system, there will be market in the system. Okay, there will be rules and regulations for the system, and there will be controlling authorities also in the system. Okay, great. We are trusting, or we have faith in all these financial institutions or market because we know there is some authority which controls it. Okay, if there will be no controller, so none of us will go to the bank to park our money. We have faith in the banking system because you know there is a system which is working, and in that system there is an authority which controls this bank, so they cannot misuse my money. Well, friends, now money comes from the financial market, and the finance manager or the business manager uses that money in investment. He invests that money and converts it into some assets. He may deposit that money, convert it into fixed deposit, or he may buy land, he may buy some building, he may start a factory. He converts that real asset, converts that money into real asset, and the real assets gives back money to the business manager or finance manager. And the finance manager, when the money is coming back, let us say money has come from the bank, the finance manager purchased a building, the rent is coming from the building, then that money partly goes back to the financial market because loan has to be repaid, and partly retained in the business. This is how finance moves or money moves in an environment. So money should move in this cycle. Are you getting it? Are you
Yes,
agreeing?
sir.
This is how money moves. Okay, we may finance people, we may call this one as financing decision. This is our investment decision. Third is in fact not a decision. This is only flow of money. Fourth one is called as your dividend decision. We pay some money and we retain some money. You can call it the payout and retention. But within the financial system, so many businesses are involved, and all these businesses do all these activities. They collect money, they use the money comes back to them, then again they return them. So collection, use, and return. This is how money moves. Are you getting? Up to this, do you have any query? No query?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Thank you. And these things you see operates within financial system, we know. Now, friends, next concept we'll understand. After this, it is clear. Now, this is in fact the foundation to understand what is financial system. So every country wants a holistic development of its economy. Yes or no? Are you agreeing to it or not? We want an overall development. That means every sector there should be growth. Yes or no? Or you want only one sector should
Yes,
grow?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you see, we can now divide the various sectors. There can be so many sectors, but we'll divide into 3 sectors for our understanding. Okay. Now sectors are like this. Just you can watch it. 3 sectors I'm talking about. One is, you can say business sector or corporate sector. Second is, can you read what is the second one?
Government sector.
Government sector. Third one is household sector.
Household sector.
Household sector. Now again, you have to,
Household, sir.
now you tell me, what are the 3 sectors I told you? Corporate sector or business sector, then
Government sector.
Government sector
household
and
sector.
household sector.
household sector. And all these sectors have got different roles. They have different roles to play in economy. For example, but the corporate sector, the business sector does, they produce goods and services. Okay, and we in the household sector, we need goods and services. Okay, can you manage without goods and services? We need, they should produce us. Isn't it? Suppose we need an AC, they should produce it. We need a fan, we need a TV, so corporate sector should produce it. Producers or business sector should produce it. Or we need some services, they should be producing it. They should make it available. So that is their role. Is it not? And government has got its own role. Government looks after, let us say, healthcare services, defense, all these things, there is a major role. And household sector, we earn money, save money, invest money. Okay, and we people ensure that flow of money happens, money flows. Okay, now can you just guess, just loosely asking you, out of these three sectors, which sector is richest? Corporate sector, government, and household sector. Which sector is rich among them? Which sector is richest among them? Can you guess? Just
Corporate sector,
corporate
right?
sector. Any other answer? Avilas is
Household
saying
sector.
corporate sector. Suhasini is saying household sector. Then who else? Okay, so let us understand. The household sector is rich and richest. Why it is so? Because always you see, you also feel, we always earn more and spend less, and there is some saving. If you take all the sectors overall comparison, if you make, so in every sector there is inflow and outflow of money. So money comes in, money goes out, money comes in, money goes out, like this. And when they play their different roles, there is a possibility. There's a possibility that one may end up with either surplus or deficit or balance situation. Three possibilities are there. Is it not? There might be a surplus situation, there might be a deficit situation, and that might be a balance situation. Okay. And most of the household sector, you will find there will be surplus. Meaning, income is more, expenditure is less. And that creates that difference in that when the income is more, expenditure is less. That creates wealth. And when month after month, we keep on earning, wealth accumulates, wealth grows. And that is the secret of growth of wealth. And we're always saying we'll be maximizing your wealth. Wealth will be automatically maximized. If your earning is more, expenditure is less. And by the, let us say earning is 50,000, expenditure is 40,000. By each month end, you will be becoming richer by 10,000 rupees. Okay. Now, friends. Now, what I told you, all these three sectors play their different role. There might be surplus, there might be deficit, there might be balanced. Okay. And while performing their functions, money flows from one sector to another sector. Meaning sometimes, let us say household sector has more money, it gives some money with government. Money, or how our financial system ensures that money from surplus sectors should move to the deficit sectors. Then only system will run. Are you getting it? Meaning money from surplus sectors should move to deficit sectors so that system will run. How it is possible? So therefore, government encourages, if you keep money in this particular deposit, you'll be getting interest. So excess money flows to banking system. Is it not? Or somebody wants money, he can take money from the banking system. So that is how money flows. So we are keeping money to the bank, and the business sector is taking money from the bank. So is it not ensuring movement of surplus from the surplus sector to deficit sector? Okay, government also needs money. So money flows to the government through taxation system. or government also asks certain deposit money in, let us say, national savings certificate. So money from household sector is going to the government. So this is how financial system ensures there is movement of money from one sector to another sector. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So financial system,
Yes, sir.
financial system ensures that movement of finance happens, or movement of money happens from the surplus sector to deficit sector. That is what we call it as liquidity. Liquidity is there in the system means there is flow of money. People who are having surplus, they want to buy some money. So money is coming to the corporate sector. Corporate sector pays tax to the government. So money is going to the government. This is how money moves. Okay. Understood? Now, this movement of money happens in two ways. That means maybe directly or maybe indirectly. Maybe indirectly means through financial intermediaries. Now, this is one more concept we are learning, that this is also one more component of financial system. That means the people who are saving money, the savers of want, they gives money to the financial intermediaries, and intermediaries gives this fund to the businessman. And this we call it as the what? Indirect finance. Are you understanding what is indirect finance? But if money directly comes, let us say household sector or financial market directly gives money, that is called direct finance. Two possibilities are there. Okay, indirect finance and direct finance. But to understand that concept, we need to again learn who are these financial intermediaries, and also we'll be seeing the concept of financial market. Okay, this intermediaries also deals with financial market. They gives money to the financial market. Household sector gives money to the financial market, and financial market gives to the business sector. Understood? Are you able to understand this flow? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Having understood this, broadly we have understood what is how financial system is important, how liquidity is important, how cash flow or money flow is important. Having understood this, now we are in a position to understand what is the role of financial system. We'll understand what is the role of financial system. Next, we'll be understanding what is financial system. So far, we have not talked about what is that. We are only discussing various activities of various components of the financial system. We'll be learning one by one. Yeah. Any query you have up to this? Do you have any query?
No, sir.
No query. Okay. So we'll close our session here today.
Sir,
Yeah. Please ask me.
sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah. Please ask me quickly.
Sir, can you eliminate the government sector from the system, that is direct from the corporate to the household sector, or is there any problem may arise?
You want to eliminate the government sector?
Yes, sir.
Government
Direct from the
government is
producer to the direct the consumer.
Yeah, but some cash flow also happens to the government, and government also involved in the cash flow. Government also takes money, government also gives money. Let us say subsidies, etc. government is giving, and government is collecting tax. And government has also got a role to maintain the financial system. Okay, so we'll elaborate that thing in our next session. Today time will not permit us. Next class we'll again elaborate. We'll start from that point. Okay, again from that point we'll start, then we'll go to the role of financial system. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.